And we're back here in Morrowind. I am on the ramparts of Ebonheart, basically just where I left off last time. I forgot to mention, speaking of last time, I forgot to mention that the last video was recorded on January 1st, 2017, the first day of the new year, and I am recording this video on January 2nd, 2017. It's a Monday morning, it's raining outside, I have the day off from work, so I'm thinking I will try to play a bunch. Of course, I said that yesterday, and I only actually recorded one episode. So, here we are in Ebonheart, and last time we rescued Mehra Milo from the dungeons of the temple, and she told me that she'll meet me in Holamayan, a dissident priest monastery, and we'll get the Lost Prophecies. I am supposed to go to the East Docks in Ebonheart, find Blata Hateria, tell her that Mehra Milo sent me, and that I want to go fishing. She'll bring me to Holamayan by boat. I must there speak to Vivrana Iron, a monk at the dock, about Holamayan's magically hidden entrance. So that is our goal for now. That is the lady Acid Rain who takes us to Mournhold, but we're not going to Mournhold now. We have sufficient funds, although it is dwindling, I have to say. I was up to 9,000 at one point, and I'm down to 4,342. I have noticed that expenses in Morrowind are... Wait, I went the wrong way. Expenses are quite a bit higher than income. Where's Acid Rain? Where's the front door to this place? Aha, here we go. So we are off to the East Docks. Here we are at the weird-looking statue of a dragon, I guess?
Go ahead, stranger.
I guess it's a dragon. A little miniature dragon. Alright, so we are looking for a guy, or person, or thing, named Blata Hateria. There's Ian. There's Fainertil.
Help those less fortunate than myself.
I bet it's the other one. Novasi Hlan. I bet that's her there.
I suppose it is my duty to help those less
Alright, guys, get out of the way. You know, if they do work on a game after Skyrim, which at this point we're not really sure, that's Blata Hateria. I certainly hope they deal with the fact that every NPC feels compelled to talk to you whenever you walk by. Alright, Blata Hateria. You know, I noticed this, I've been doing this for a while, but I just sort of realized this. When I go to an NPC and I start to talk to them, I always point kind of right at their crotch, because that frames the character in the full window. So it's not, I just noticed that, so I've been doing it for many, many episodes, but I might stop doing that now. Alright, yes, I'm Blata Hateria. Do I know you? Right, you're Krull. My friend said you might want to go fishing. That's correct, I do want to go fishing. You're making this very easy, actually. I thought I was going to have to do some sort of verbal dance with you, but I guess not. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing. My friend Mehra Milo says it's her favorite fishing spot. Are you ready to go? Maybe... Yes, I guess I am ready to go. Let's go. Good. I'm ready to take you to Holamayan anytime you're ready to travel. And I'll be here to offer that service anytime you need it. Oh. So I have to, okay, I have to travel first. Travel to Azura's coast region? 44 gold, man. Oh wow, it's foggy here. Where am I? Oh, I'm way out here. Okay. Way over on the western side of the map now. Wait, no, eastern side of the map. Damn it, I always get west and east confused. I don't know why. I just have a dyslexic thing with east and west. So that is the eastern side. Almost as east as you can go on this map. Okay, so here's Vivrana Iron, who I assume will take us back if we need to. I'm Vivrana Iron, a monk of Holamayan. The monastery is here, on this island. Take the stone pathway north from the docks and the path uphill. The entrance is hidden by a magical shield. Wait or rest at the head of the path, and the portal will open at dusk and dawn only. The magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Mehra Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barlow. Later, I can arrange for your return to Vivec whenever you are ready. Okay. Wait, I don't want to go to Vivec. I want to go to... I thought this would go back to Ebonheart. Well, what can you tell me about Holamayan? Holamayan is a secret monastery of the dissident priests. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coast, with only a single entrance hidden from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield, which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Beneath the surface of a remote island. Okay, well, yeah, I'm on the remote island, along Azura's coast. What else can you tell me? Do you have any rumors? Okay, that's the same rumor I've heard a million times. Return to Vivec. You'll return to Vivec by boat, arriving at the west docks in Ebonheart. Are you ready? No, not yet. Okay, so it says return to Vivec, but it means return to Ebonheart. I see. Cancel. Interesting. Alright. What about this Solstheim Island I keep hearing about? A terrible place, I've heard. There's a boat from Kuhl if you have any reason to go. One of these days I'm gonna go there. I will go there and record my exploits. I believe the airship guy wants me to go there too. Man, it's really misty and foggy and gray in this area. You know, actually, that kind of is exactly how it is outside right now. All we need is some rain in the game, and it'll be an exact replica of conditions outside in real life right now. So I guess I'm just gonna go up this path. Oh, there's a rat. Wait, nobody told me there were monsters on this island. Didn't tell me to prepare for fighting. I thought this was a safe place. You're infested with rats. And stone flowers. I'll take the stone flowers. What a dismal looking place this is. Oh, okay, I can loot these creche weeds too. I haven't done any alchemy in, like, I don't know, 30 episodes probably. But I still pick up ingredients now and then. Wooden door to the Holamayan monastery. Wait, did I go through the barrier? I guess I did, because I just walked right into this place. Or maybe there's a barrier further on. Taivam Sadri. Welcome, Carl. Mehra Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Barlow. Well, I guess I went through the magical shield. I didn't even have to wait or anything. What do you know about Mehra Milo? Mehra Milo has run terrible risks remaining at the Hall of Wisdom and Truth, and we are grateful that you have rescued her from the Ministry of Truth. You're welcome. It was nothing. Actually, it was a major pain. Major pain. What about these dissident priests? What are you guys all about? We are fiercely loyal. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagath-Ur's evil power. Dagath-Ur's power seems to wax as the tribunal's power wanes. Read The Progress of Truth and other documents of the Apocrypha in our library, and you'll see why we are uneasy. Okay. The Progress of Truth. Yeah, I should probably read that book. Do I still have that in my inventory? Pilgrim's Path. Nope, I sure don't. I probably left it on my corpse bank. Well, you got it in your library, right? Blasphemous Revenants. Pilgrim's Path, Pilgrim's Path. Tons and tons of books. I gotta say, Elder Scrolls has got, like, the most impressive array of lore books ever assembled in any RPG game. Alright, I guess you have it more prominently displayed. The Book of Dawn and Dusk. The Book of Dawn and Dusk is a collection of sayings and aphorisms attributed variously... Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen this one. We can have no opinions about truth. Yeah, I remember that one. Mehra Milo, there she is.
With your attention, Outlander.
Blasphemous revenants. Not into the world, nor out of it, but between worlds they linger, held to the hearth and tomb by blood and loyalty. And if they come unbidden from love of kin or faith to duty, it is not unholy. It is but the answering of the ancestors, the awakening of those who never sleep, the summoning to service of those bound through hearth and house to the protection of the clan. Well, that sounds blasphemous. I actually have no idea what that means. Wow, there's so many books here. Alright, Mehra Milo, I'm glad to see that you made it out. Thank you, Krull, for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holamayan with Master Barlow and assist him with the monastery's library. Who is Master Barlow, if you don't mind my asking? Master Gilvas Barlow is the abbot of our monastery and the head of our secret order. Secret order? We have adopted the name dissident priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple's hierarchy. Tell me more about your dissident priests. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagath-Ur's evil power. That is much the same as what the other guy said. Tell me of Dagath-Ur. Dagath-Ur is the evil immortal enemy of the Tribunal Temple cult. The temple holds Dagath-Ur and his hosts accountable for all of the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Dagath-Ur dwells in fiery caverns beneath Red Mountain, served by his kin, called ash vampires, and by legions of deformed monsters. Yeah, I've met him, actually. He seemed nice. He didn't kill me, so that was nice. Alright, well, let's talk to,
Speak.
Gilvas Barlow. Let me check my... Okay, so let's talk to Master Barlow. A wizened-looking dark elf, I think. can I help you? I don't know, actually. Tell me about the Lost Prophecies. I have reviewed the Apocrypha. I'm going to call it the Apocrypha. I have reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders, called the Stranger and the 7 Vision. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insights into the riddles surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the Lost Prophecies that your friend Nabani Mesa told you about. We have also prepared a document for you called Kagranak's Tools. Oh! This document will explain to you and to others the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of the tribunal and the corrupt nature of their divine powers. It is to conceal this secret that the temple persecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. This persecution must stop. We must be united against the true enemy, Dagoth-Ur, and if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. My journal has been updated. Kagranak's Tools has been added to your inventory. Wow, okay. That's what... Kagranak's Tools is exactly what Mr. Dagoth-Ur wanted me to bring him. Okay, so many things to learn and read here. Alright, tell me more about the Apocrypha. The Hierogrypha. The Hierogrypha. The whatever, however you pronounce the fa, are the collected priestly writings of the temple. The Apocrypha are the hidden writings, secrets known only at the highest levels of priesthood and inquisition. Defying the temple, we have gathered as much of the Apocrypha as we can here in Holamayan. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the dissident priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. Interesting. And tell me more about the Lost Prophecy. Oh, okay. This is a rhyme, a poem that I think I've read before. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither hound nor guar, nor seed nor harrow, but dragonborn and far star marked. Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain, blessed guest counters 7 curses, star-blessed hand wields thrice cursed blade to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. I've annotated your copy of the Lost Prophecy with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born, but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. The Nerevarine, an outlander? That wouldn't please many Ashlanders and may explain how the prophecy got lost. The 7 curses. Tell me more of the 7 curses. The 7 curses reads as follows. Through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house, rings 7 curses of gods blasphemed. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. 5th curse, curse of seed. 6th curse, curse of despair. 7th curse, curse of dreams. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at interpreting the verses. In short form, 7 curses come from House Dagoth or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is Corpus. Ghosts, seed, and despair are unclear, but Curse of Dreams seems to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns. My, oh my. The puzzle pieces are shifting. Kind of. Alright, okay, now I have to read these books. I have to read these books now. Kagranak's Tools. Let's start with Kagranak's Tools. Actually, let me read the message from Dagoth Ur again. Oops. Why didn't it move? Oh, that's right. Lord Naravar Ingeral, Haida Wu-a-e, my lord, friend, and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Naravar, in peace and in war. No houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. Much that I did was at your command, at great cost to myself and my honor. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal, to be felled by your hand. But remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. The 6th house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake from our long dream, coming forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will bring anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Come to Red Mountain, old friend, for the fellowship and honor that once we shared. I would grant you counsel and power, if only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger, but if you are worthy, you will find there wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. As ever, your respectful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorin Dagoth, Dagoth Ur. Well, there it is. Sorry, I had to cough there. There it is, the personal invitation from Dagoth Ur to me to visit him in the mountain, which I did do that a few episodes back, and then he said I needed Kagranak's tools before I could do anything for him. So let's read Kagranak's tools after I take a sip of coffee. Kagranak's tools, summarized from the Apocrypha by Gilvas Barlow, abbot of Holamayan, and various of the dissident priests. Beneath Red Mountain, Dwemer miners discovered a great magical stone. By diverse methods, Lord Kagranak, high priest and magecrafter of the ancient Dwemer, determined that this magical stone was the heart of the god Lorcan, cast here in the Dawn Era as a punishment for his mischief in creating the mortal world. Determined to use its divine powers to create a new god for the exclusive benefit of the Dwemer, Kagranak forged 3 great enchanted artifacts which are called Kagranak's tools. Wraithguard is an enchanted gauntlet to protect its wearer from destruction when tapping the heart's power. Sunder is an enchanted hammer to strike the heart and produce the exact volume and quality of power desired. Keening is an enchanted blade that is used to flay and focus the power that rises from the heart. When Kagranak used these tools on the heart in the Battle of Red Mountain, no one knows what happened, but the Dwemer race disappeared entirely from the mortal world. Lord Naravar and Lord Dagoth retrieved these tools and didn't know what to do with them. Naravar asked Dagoth to guard the tools while he went to consult with his counselors, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sadasil. He left and spoke with his 3 counselors, and they decided to return together to Red Mountain to decide what to do. But while Nerevar was gone, Dagoth was tempted and confused by the powers of the tools. When Nerevar and the counselors arrived, he refused to give up the tools, claiming he had sworn to Nerevar to protect them. Then Dagoth fought with Nerevar and the counselors, and was mortally wounded and driven off, and the tools were recovered. Then Nerevar and his counselors decided to take the tools for safekeeping. They all swore a great oath never to use the tools, but after Nerevar's death, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sothasil yielded to temptation. They took these tools themselves and went to Larkan's heart, buried beneath Red Mountain, and gave themselves divine powers. But Dagoth had not died. We don't know what happened, but this is what we believe. His experiments with Kagranak's tools had joined him to the heart's divine nature in some way, so that he learned to draw power directly from the heart. We conjecture that Dagoth driven by anger and greed, used the heart without caution and restraint, and as a result, he has become terribly powerful and terribly mad. But the tribunal showed great care and restraint in their use of the tools, and so they were not driven mad, and they did many good things. Nonetheless, the tribunal too appeared to heave. Typo. Nonetheless, the tribunal too appear to have been corrupted by the heart's power, though more subtly. Okay, so the three people, Vivek, Almalexi, and Sothasil, that is the tribunal on which the temple is based. Okay, I get it now. Kagranak's tools are cursed. Stealing power from the heart of a god is a terrible folly and fated to disaster. The tribunal is losing its battle to control the power of the heart. They are sustained by the same tainted power that drives Dagoth mad. They grow weak and cannot protect us from Dagoth. But even if they could, would we be wise to worship gods such as these? They conceal the truth from us out of shame. They persecute the Nerevarine and the dissident priests out of shame, when they should be welcoming them and enlisting their aid against Dagoth. The tribunal have done much good for Morrowind and the Dunmer, but they succumb to the temptation of Kagranak's tools, and though these tools once may have seemed the instruments of salvation, now they must be seen as instruments of doom. Dun 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 dun. Well, that was intense. What else do we have here? We have the Lost Prophecy, which I believe we already heard, basically, from the Apocrypha of the Dissident Priest, annotated by Gilvis Barlow. From the seventh sign of the 11th generation, neither hound nor guar nor seed nor harrow, but dragonborn and Farstar, marked Outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain, blessed guest, counters 7 curses, star-blessed hand, wields thrice cursed blade to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. I need coffee. Alright, let's read the notes. Lines 1 to 3, of ancient family, but not of the 4 great Ashlander clans, born under foreign stars and the sign of the dragon, the imperial sign. Line 4 to 5, Outlander incarnate appears as a formal epithet, stressing the linkage between the words. The Outlander incarnate is a blessed guest, one not born of the tribes, but accepted as a guest with rights of hearth and hospitality, which, I have. I'm a clan friend now, I believe, with the Ashlander tribes. Under Red Mountain he will confront and balance against 7 curses. See the 7 curses prophecy. Also, Dagoth is served by his 7 kin, once great wizard lords called Ash Vampires by the Ash Vampires, called Ash Vampires by the Ashlanders. I think I killed a bunch of them actually already. Am I like, I don't know, I think I'm doing this in the wrong order, this game. I assume those 7 people would be all the Dagoth people that I killed up there. Line 6 to 7. Star Blessed suggest Azura, the Daedra Lord and patron of magic, fate, and prophecy. Thrice cursed blade may refer to a weapon called keening, associated in certain legends with the Battle of Red Mountain and Dwemer Craftlord Kagranak. Reap the harvest is a reference to the proverb, you harvest from the seeds you plant, which means you get what your labors deserve, in both a positive sense of reward and negative sense of punishment. The unmourned house could be either or both of the lost great houses of the Dunmer, House Dwemer and House Dagath. Interesting notes. And the 7 visions, I believe, is the last one. This is a very lore-heavy episode here. The 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. These are the words of the prophecy called 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. I wrote them down as she spoke them to me. Okay, I thought this was going to be a repeat of the previous text, but this is new. Hold on, need more coffee. 7 trials. What he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. The first trial. On a certain day, to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. The second trial. Neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. The third trial. In caverns dark, Azura's eye sees, and makes to shine the moon and star. Fourth trial. A stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. Fifth trial. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Neravarine. Sixth trial. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned. He eats their sin and is reborn. Seventh trial. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. One destiny. He speaks the law for Veloth's people. He speaks for the land and names them great. Wow. So, my interpretation of this is that these are the 7 conditions that need to be met to finish the game. The first trial is done. That was when I started the game. The second trial, neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. That one I've accomplished that one by the what's it call it? The corpus disease. I'm immune to the corpus disease now. Third trial, in caverns dark Azura's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. I don't know about that one. Fourth trial, a stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. To me that means that maybe I need to investigate the Redoran house, the House Slalu, and the, what was it, Telvanni house? I need to look into those and unite them somehow. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi. 4 tribes call him Neravarine. So I guess 4 tribes. Well, I guess there's the Ashlander tribes up in the north. The, what was it? The Urshilaku camp. I guess that would be one of the tribes, but they already pronounced that I was not the Neravarine, that wise woman. So I guess maybe if I go back to her, I can convince her otherwise. Sixth trial, he honors blood of the tribe unmourned. Okay, I'll have to learn more about that. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. So is that something to do with the tribunal? The 3, Almalexia, the other one, and the other one. Is that those? Or is it Dagath-ur? He speaks the law for Veloth's people. Ugh. Sorry, got froggy there. He speaks the law for Veloth's people. He speaks for their land and names them great. So I guess that would be like the final thing where I unite everybody somehow. I either unite the Dunmer against the temple, or the temple against the Dagoth-ur, or the Dagoth-ur against the temple, or I don't know exactly what I'm uniting against who. But there it all is. Oh wait, I read the wrong one. That was the 7 visions. I should have read that a long time ago. The 7 curses is the one that I just got. From the Apocrypha of the Dissident Priest, annotated by Gilvis Barlow. Yeah, this is the one I just got. The first curse, blah, 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 blah. Notes. Okay, so let me quickly summarize these. First curse, curse of fire, curse of ash, curse of flesh, curse of ghosts, curse of seed, curse of despair, and curse of dreams. Those were the 7 curses. Lines 1 through 3, ambiguous, may refer to the impiety of the god-mocking House Dwemer, or the treacherous diplomacy of the subtle House Dagoth, or both. House Dagoth, however, was reviled as oathbreakers for their treachery at Red Mountain. It may, however, refer to unspecified broken oaths of peace between Lord Nerevar and Lord Dumac, founders of the Grand Council. Nerevar and Dumac were loyal friends until the disagreements between the Dwemer and the other great houses broke out in open conflict. Line 4, the Dwemer were the mockers and profaners of the divine. Lines 5 and 6, the curses of fire and ash would come from Red Mountain, where Dagoth-ur rules. These were the earliest reported threats from Red Mountain. Line 7, curse of flesh suggests blight diseases, especially Corpus. The fire and ash storms preceded the threats of blight and Corpus. Lines 8 to 10, obscure, may refer to as yet unrecognized threats from Dagoth-ur. Line 11, recent reports of soul sickness and disturbed dreams come from townfolk and ashlanders alike. That the 7th and final curse has begun suggests the threat presented is about to reach a crisis. Wait, I don't think these lines match up with the actual lines. Line 5 and 6 is seed and despair, but they're talking about it like it's fire and ash down here in the notes. Okay, whatever. There's a little bit of a discontinuity there. Well, alright, I've spent pretty much this entire episode talking and not moving from this spot. So I think I will stop here, and next time we will figure out what we're going to do next. See you later.